Alright guys, welcome to Super Meat Boy. I'm going to be taking you through a little bit of a preview, show you what it's like. So we'll start in World 1, which is the forest. So Super Meat Boy is a pretty difficult platformer, but it doesn't start out that way. So instead of showing you guys one of the easier levels right off the bat, I thought I'd move into a bit more difficult level. So we'll start at World 120, the test. Or, yeah, that one looks good. So we'll start as Meat Boy. So as you can see, looks pretty daunting, and I die right away. But through trial and error, I can burn my way through this level. But no thanks to Fraps. The program I used to record this wreaked havoc on my frame rate. So you can see I'm struggling to get through these levels as I play, as the screen kind of slows it down a little bit as it tries to match the frame rate. But it's to be expected when recording a video game. So maybe I'll make it through this time. So these blocks disintegrate when you touch them, so you just gotta get through it. So hold on, up. So levels like this are just an example of how taking a step back and waiting is the best way to make it through, because you can actually see how the obstacles work and move through it. So got that done. Tried to rescue Bandage Girl, but fortunately Dr. Fetus stopped me once again. So here's an example of the replay function. It shows my few attempts. So let's move back, check out a different level. I think I'll show you guys the beginning of the game, so a new player might jump into it and see something a bit easier. So we've got a couple of different worlds. As you can see, there's going to be 6 total chapters with a couple of bonus chapters that I haven't unlocked yet. Chapter 4 is Hell. That's the current chapter I'm stuck on. As you guys can see, I've only completed about 5% of it. So it is not the easiest. So rather than make a fool of myself, I'm going to show you a bit more of World 1. So let's just go ahead and get started. I think I'll run through a few of the levels, just give you an idea of what it's like to play Meat Boy from the get-go. So I'm going to pick Meat Boy again, but there are other characters. As you can see, I've unlocked just a few: Jill, Commander Video, and the Head Crab. But if you'll notice, it says times 40 bandages. I have to unlock them using the bandages, and I actually haven't collected that many because I'm pretty terrible at this game. So let's move on through. Now that level isn't so bad. Now these first few levels are very deceiving. They seem super easy, but when you're first playing the game, they're just kind of acclimating you to the controls. And as you can see right here, I don't make it through, even though I've probably done this level 100 times. And it's just one jump. So moving right along. Now normally, not to toot my own horn, but I do a lot better than this. But unfortunately, Fraps is really giving me a hard time as I glitch my way right through Bandage Girl there. So level 1-5 is the final level before the obstacles start to kill Meat Boy. So kind of savor this not too difficult, nice looking level, and I glitch right through the world. So let's give that another go. Alright, making it up there. Now the control scheme's pretty easy. Left to right, jump, and sprint are the only buttons you need to play Meat Boy. And let's see if I can make it through here. Yes, looks like not too bad. Just a hop, skip, and a jump, and I'm up to Bandage Girl. Now here's a great example of where I could snake my way through this terrible looking maze, or I could try something a little different if I don't fall off. And bam! Don't have to deal with that at all. Alright, so let's move into the next level. Not too difficult. Run right through that one. Now this level's got some dissolving walls, so you gotta be quick about your jumps, but a couple quick jumps and I get right through it. So don't let these levels make you think Meat Boy Well, and I just ran right into that. Don't let these levels make you think that Meat Boy isn't that difficult of a game, because World 1 is not a great example of how difficult this game gets. Maybe I'll show you a little later, if I feel like embarrassing myself. Well, here's a good example of a difficult level. So these walls dissolve, and also, since there's a lot of fire on the screen, I can't really do too great of a job playing through it because of Fraps is lagging me out a little bit. So let's try again. So let's just I guess give this a couple more tries. See if I can get my way through it. Looking like I'm having a pretty difficult time. Maybe this will be the one. Jump up. No, didn't jump far enough. So there's a timer in the top left, and that's there for every level. Just gives you an idea of how fast you're going, and you can try to do some speed runs of the levels. Every level has a par time that you want to beat. And if you beat it, you unlock a special treat, which I'll show you guys in just a little while. So I don't think I'm going to be able to make it through this level right now. The lag is pretty terrible, so I think I'm going to go ahead and move on. Let's see. Maybe I'll show you an example of one of the harder levels. This is a good one. This level took me a while to beat my first time through. So let's see if I can do it. And looks like this is just gonna be another fluke. Now the thing about this level is you have to time your jump over this first blade, and if you can make it through that, you just gotta keep moving and not stop like I'm doing right here. So let's see if it'll pay off. Nope, jump right into that. So maybe this will be the go. So I made it through the first one. Now see, once you make it through there, even though there's 4 blades there, it's deceivingly not that difficult. So just do a couple more jumps, and bam, got bandage cover. Success. So then I'll show you replays, but I'm not too interested in seeing myself die a few more times. So let's just let's take a look at something else. So pop right out. Show that there are multiple worlds, and each world is progressively more difficult, and each world has a boss, but these bosses are a bit too difficult, so rather than embarrass myself, I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys that I have died 1,887 times, and I've only progressed through about 25% of the game, so not doing too hot, but I'm really enjoying myself. Super Meat Boy is a lot of fun. I want to thank you guys for joining me. This has been Alex from Your Daily Diversion. Stay tuned because I have a little Super Meat Boy treat for you guys.